Mr. Dan Neidig, this is Brian here at the Golf Academy. Finally got to send your video out here. I'm going to press play here and you can kind of take a view here of your swing. It'll play it in slow motion here for you. If you got any questions, I think you kind of remembered some of the tips and things we worked on, but there we go. If we review that a little bit here, we talked a little bit about the hands. One thing I really noticed is as you get into impact that you actually have a little bit of a tendency sometimes to come up out of impact with your posture. You see how you got taller there? Whereas tour professionals are really trying to stay down, stay compact, a little bit more closer to the ground. They actually are taller in the very top of the backswing, and as they start into impact, they actually get slightly shorter. They somewhat feel like they kind of squat on the golf ball at impact position, and then again they get taller after that. So you get a little tendencies once in a while to come up. The other thing we were looking at a little bit is with that left elbow not having been rotated, so that you get a little bit of a chicken wing in the left elbow where the left elbow is kind of bending out behind you. Whereas if you rotated your forearm doing the screwdriver event where we'd see a little bit better release, we should actually see your left hand underneath your right hand at this point in time, meaning that you fully release the golf club. Where in here we can still see your glove hand, your left hand's actually above your right hand. So you're kind of hanging on to the release a little bit of the golf club, and that leaves an open club face at times. But other than that, a lot of good things going on here. We'll just see the end of it. And then I've got a view the other end down the line. Apologize, the camera angle here doesn't, the lighting is not quite as good, but and we looked at posture a little bit. We know that you've got your hands in pretty close to your body. It appears to me that your knees are just actually in a pretty good position, but like your upper body's bent over a little bit more and your hands are in a very low position. I'd kind of actually like to see you stand up a little bit, bring your hands up, get your hands up a little bit higher. I think sometimes you found that your weight sits on your heels a little bit as well, but very much on plane in the backswing. Short downswing or short backswing length. We notice a little bit of an attempt once in a while to kind of give you a rough idea where that swing plane's at. You're above it. That's a absolutely perfect position right there for the initial takeaway. The club head actually matches your left forearm. The club head is outside your hands at this point of the golf swing, which is fantastic. You've pretty much stayed in your posture at this point in time. When we get up to the top of your backswing, this little movement right here sometimes gets you a little bit steep coming down on the takeaway. So you have a little tendency to come a little bit over the top and steep, but not terrible. Get your impact position, a couple good things going on here. Your right elbow's bent, which is fantastic. You've got good extension in the left arm. I'd love to see it impact at least your hips to be a little bit more open at this point in time of the golf swing. Tour average, their hips are open 40 degrees at impact. You can see you're still fairly square, so there's not a lot of separation going on there between hips and your shoulders, trying to generate a little bit more torque in the golf swing. But overall, not terrible. Pretty decent impact position other than maybe a little bit more lower body rotation. I'll play that swing for you again here in full speed. Let's get rid of that line so you can kind of take a look at it. Shouldn't say full speed, still in slow motion. There we go. And there's your swing from a couple of different angles. If you got any questions, give me a shout again. Thanks again for your business, Dan. Have a great day.